Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Nightmare Frames. We're following... I guess we're kind of following the investigation into the death of our sort of friend, who we never met, Peter Evans. It's kind of led us to this guy, Glenn Bishop. He's a maker of very, very cheap, straight-to-VHS type B-movies. Might have been called C-movies, I don't know. But he's asked us to find an actress and a director for his new production. Which we will try to do. We had an initial conversation with him. I haven't looked around this office yet, so I guess we'll do that now, and then we'll have a chat with him again. So let's just have a look around. Post-apocalyptic zombie. A great illustration, so much so that the zombie in the poster looks better than the one in the movie. If you're frustrated with your job, just think about the guy who had to write this movie. What about this one? Oh, that's the exit, okay. The file cabinet contains over 3 decades of contracts, memos, and miscellaneous material. Some Z-series historian may pay thousands of dollars for that stack of papers in the future. Bishop wouldn't want you digging through his files, fair enough. The umbrella stand is full of posters for movies that never came to be. Glenn Bishop usually sells his projects through an eye-catching poster made by some fine art student before greenlighting the production. If the poster does not convince the distributor, the production is cancelled. In fact, he usually starts with it before commissioning a script. You have a brilliant future, kid, he tells his illustrator, but unfortunately, not with me. The glasses are dirty and there are only a couple of fingers of liquor left in the bottle. You hope Bishop doesn't offer you a drink. The sun is hitting right on the bottle and you don't see a cooler around. Don't think we're in any danger of that. The early days of Flying Saucer Pictures were characterized by exploiting the less crowded genres, which roused the most basic instincts of the audience. In the mid-60s, Bishop produced a large number of nudies. They were films with lightly dressed girls running around on set and nothing more. In the 70s, he joined the trend of films about women's prisons. The plot mattered a bit more here, but not so much as to give up on the idea of showing scantily clad girls. Even though they were shot on film and screened in a theatre, you don't think these films are a real cinema. Okay, that's the same as that. Film cans. The arrival of video has been a blessing for Flying Saucer Pictures. Not only does Glenn Bishop get to save on celluloid, but also on the developing process. It is not wise to accumulate so much flammable material in a place as hot as this. It could cause a fire, although seeing what happened with his old office, Bishop surely is already aware of that and is ready to take advantage of it. Let's try talking to him again. Glenn Bishop has made it very clear he won't be able to assist you until you get him an experienced director and an actress's photo book so he can start shooting Bloody Cabin 2. Okay, well, I have an idea of where we might find the actress at least. Let's start off with Joe's Diner then, because I'm pretty sure Vicky might be up for starring in it. Vicky? What do you want, Alan? Would you like to act in a movie? Would you like to win an Oscar? Of course, what kind of question's that? There's a guy looking for an actress. Yes! But it's a cheap production and... Yes! Let me finish because I don't want to get your hopes up. It's a very low budget horror movie, and I can't say for sure, but you'll most likely have to get naked.
After all this time, that's all you got for Vicky? Getting her to flash her boobs in a horror movie?
Don't listen to him, Alan. Tell me more.
Shame on you, Mr. Hollywood.
They need an actress now.
Today?
More like right now. Although the producer, Glenn Bishop, has to give his approval first. I think I remember you had a photo book made, right?
Yeah, a week ago as I was leaving a casting call, a guy approached me. His name was Barry Mitchell, and he said he was a photographer and that he was smitten by my beauty. He offered to make me a very affordable book in exchange for using one of my photos on the facade of his business. It sounded like a reasonable offer, so I agreed. When the session was over, he dropped his pants and said it was time to pay. The pig.
Son of a bitch.
What a scumbag!
Where could I find this guy?
What are you planning to do?
Break his legs! I'll come with you, Alan.
I'm not gonna break anyone's legs. I'm just getting that photo book.
Check in.
His studio's on Vine Street next to bus stop 17. Okay, got that address.
I'm gonna get you in that movie, okay?
That would be great, Alan. Just watch out for that guy, yeah?
Seriously, you don't want us to go and break that guy's legs?
No, Joe. Violence is the last resort of...
Cluck, cluck, cluck.
Now, does this guy know a director? He's in, the biz.
Mac.
Doesn't seem like it. Okay, well let's leave here. That's given us somewhere to go. I just want to go back to... I'm going to go back to Ruskin's and see if... could Jack be the director? I was going to go in and talk to the Scientology... No, not Scientology guy. But I've just realised he was a director, wasn't he? Let's talk to Jack.
Hey again, Mr. Smiles.
Would you like to direct again?
Would you like to win an Oscar?
Yeah, listen, there's this guy, Glenn Bishop from Flying Saucer Pictures, who's in a hurry to hire a director, so I thought of you. It's a cheap production shot on video.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'd have to read the script first.
Are you serious?
Hell no, I'd even shoot a kid's birthday party just to film something. Hey, Alan.
Yeah?
And that guy will actually trust someone who hasn't directed for decades?
He doesn't care, he only cares about saving his own ass.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been behind a camera, but I do have some fresh visual ideas. Although by now someone else must have come up with them already. I haven't watched a film in more than 20 years. And it's on video, you see. I've never shot on video. Well, it doesn't matter, though. I'll make the cinematographer work harder. I'll do it. Now, when is the interview with the producer?
There's no interview, he wants you to go straight to the set. Take a look at the script and start shooting.
Now?
Right now.
You know, first I have to stop by the shelter to take a shower. I'm sure you'll understand. Yeah, what day is it today? Friday? Yeah, all right. I think the gala suit we share between all the guys at the shelter will be available tonight. Ah, shit. Benny worked yesterday to go on a date with Sharon. I hope he didn't get any stains on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I get the idea.
Uh-oh.
What's the problem?
I can't walk onto a shoot not smelling like a director.
How is a director supposed to smell?
Certainly not like a homeless shelter soap.
Now, who cares about that?
Back in the day, you knew who the director was as soon as he walked through the door because he was well-dressed head to toe and smelled of expensive cologne. And that demanded respect. I can't go into that set smelling like a shelter shower. In less than 4 hours, I would already have the actors and technicians acting all unrowdy and undisciplined.
What are you talking about? Do you still think we're in the 50s?
Yeah, it's not just about being a director. You also have to look and smell like one.
But
I'm old school. What do you want me to do?
go straight to the shoot without me having to get you some fucking cologne, maybe.
Well, I've already got some.
But you'll do it, right?
No.
One of the expensive ones, huh? Thank you. A little help, please, to get his poor director's career back on track.
Ah, damn it.
Well, we've already got that, because I took it from Ruskin's office earlier, so we'll give that to Jack.
Yeah, what's that? There's nothing left.
No, come on, Jack. There's more than enough. Are you planning on dousing yourself in cologne?
Well, that would be nice. These modern-day colognes evaporate as soon as you put them on.
Stop wasting my time. Make do with this.
Respect, Alan, respect.
Yeah, fine.
Oh, I didn't realize it was empty. Okay. There's a wrinkle. Okay, that was unexpected. Can I do just thinking about the other locations I've been to? I haven't seen any other cologne. I think I know. What if we just water it down? He's not going to know, is he? You fill the bottle of cologne to the brim. He's not gonna know the difference, is he?
Here's your goddamn cologne.
Fill to the brim. I'll bathe in it.
So everything all right?
Yeah, one more thing.
Oh, for God's sake, Jack.
Where's the shoot?
Oh, 1864 Kenmore Avenue.
1864. Yeah, very good. Oh, I'm nervous, Alan.
Don't worry. Just go there and do the best you can. I don't think Bishop will expect much from you except to finish the shoot without complications.
Well, I hope so. Yeah, something else? Has Bishop said anything to you about, you know?
No, I don't. What's he supposed to have said?
Well, something about
I don't follow.
It's about money, damn it.
What difference does it make? You're gonna shoot a movie. Even if they pay you poorly, it'll still be more than what you'll get begging here.
Yeah, fair enough. Take this. I won't need it.
Mug with coins. Ah, the arcade.
I'm taking the $5 bill, though. You know what, Alan? You're a good man.
No, I'm not. I need to get to the producer, and I can't do that until I get him to the director.
Bah, minor details. You've given this poor old man a new lease of life, and that makes you a good man, even if you think otherwise. Now, if you'll excuse me. Hollywood, Jack Palmer is back. Yeah, it's that way.
Okay, so the coins are obviously used in the arcade. I guess I just don't know why I would need to do that at this stage, unless it's just a thing you can do that isn't, key to the story. I'm not sure, but we're gonna go to the photographer's place next, I think. Vine Street. I was going to say, we're not on a bus, so I was wondering if he'd get off at the stop. What's this? Chaplin and Marilyn, two of the most famous ambassadors of old Hollywood. At the other end of the poster, you can see James Dean, Clark Gable, and Marlene Dietrich. Got a guy.
Waiting for a cab, friend?
The guy just shakes his head and keeps staring into the void. What's this?
Damn it.
Not only did the bastard harass Vicky and leave her without a photo book, but on top of that he's using her picture on the facade without her consent. Although in all honesty, the magnetism that Vicky gives off in these photos is irresistible. The pig knows how to do his job. Bus stop. Exit. Natural medicine. It does have a door, but I mean, we should go into this place first. What's in the mailbox? You take a look through the gap. There are a couple of suspicious photographs next to a note. You try to stick your fingers through the slot, but barely manage to graze the photograph. Okay, have I got anything I could stick in there to... Not really. You put on the 3D glasses and look inside the mailbox. You see the same thing, but in red and blue. Fair enough. Go in, I guess.
Did you have a good time at the session, Candy?
I think you probably enjoyed it more.
You're gonna be a star, babe.
When will you develop the photos, Barry?
I'll get right on it. I'll call you to celebrate as soon as I have the photo book ready.
Will you take me to dinner?
Dinner? We're gonna celebrate right here.
But not on the couch. It fucks up my knees. Oh dear, what a scumbag. Wow, what a well-groomed beard. Casting agent?
No.
Director?
No. Screenwriter, sorry.
Oh, in that case, get out of the way.
What do you want, man? Just so you know, I don't take pictures of guys. Barry Mitchell, I suppose. Yeah, what do you want? To begin with, you should put up your fly. I'm here to get back Vicky Hoff's photo book. Vicky who? The redhead you're displaying on the facade without her consent. Ah, yes, a beauty. She left without paying, by the way. It's the first time something like that has happened to me, so tell her I still have her book in case she has second thoughts. She can't come. There's no hurry. I'm always here. I can pay you. But don't get your hopes up. I'm not Candy. It's not about money, pal. I'm loaded. Give me a number. You don't get it, do you? I'm flush with cash, man. You can't even imagine the kind of life I lead. In this line of business, I get to enjoy two of my biggest passions, photography and women. No one takes better photos than me, and until your friend came along, no one's been able to resist me. And you know what? Sooner or later, I'll end up banging the redhead. You'll all end up falling for me. So all the money in the world can't pay for that book, buddy. My very pride is at stake. There's a director who wants to see Vicky's book. Come on, give me a chance. Man, I wouldn't give that book to the Pope himself. What can I do to get the book? I've told you already. Tell your girlfriend to come. She's not my... Do you know this? It's a crime to exhibit someone's photos without their consent? Oh yeah, so sue me. I might.
Do what?
Sue you.
Don't make me laugh, man. Do you know the surname Mitchell?
Yes. I once met an idiot with the name Mitchell. Later I ran into a jerk. His last name was Mitchell, too. I'm starting to see a pattern.
Peterson, Easton, and Mitchell, you idiot.
The law firm?
Jordan Mitchell is my brother. Do you want to keep playing this game?
Give me that photo book now.
Oh yeah? Or else what?
I have a chef friend who's eager to break your legs.
Let him try. I'll be here. I close at 10 o'clock, by the way. If you don't make it in time, you can come by tomorrow.
Can't we reach an agreement?
Dude, I don't know you. You come to my business to take something that doesn't belong to you and you bust my balls. How the fuck am I gonna come to an agreement with you?
Give me that book now.
Or else what?
I can fuck your life up.
You? You don't look like you're fucking anyone's life up.
I can tell everyone what you do here.
My legs are shaking. Don't you know where you are, man? Do you think I'm the only one in Hollywood who does this? Wake up.
Don't use that tone with me. I've got contacts.
I've got contacts too. Anything else?
I'll be back, and I can assure you I'll get that book.
No way. Get out of my business. You clown. Alright, let's check out this place before we move on.
Good evening. Do you have an appointment with Dr. Ramirez?
No.
Would you like me to check if there's a free slot for today?
No, it's alright, I was just looking.
As you like. If you need help, do not hesitate to ask me.
Okay.
Did they have these places in the 80s?
I don't know about that, but okay. What's this? Like any good city slicker, the only type of plant you know is the weeds that sprout at the foot of abandoned buildings. This table shows a series of plants you're not familiar with and their healing properties. Or maybe it's, okay, maybe it is sort of medicinal plants rather than what I was thinking it was. Which it might still be. Degrees. He'll probably have more inside. You've never seen a doctor with only 4 degrees on their walls. Several degrees in both conventional and natural medicine are combined to give confidence to those wary of one discipline or the other. A wide assortment of magazines is spread out on the table to make the patient's waiting time a bit more bearable. Oh. You take a look at one of the magazines. The cover of Time magazine features the latest musical phenomenon, Madonna. Next year, no one will remember her. He knows his stuff when it comes to music, this guy. Carmen Salazar's list of chronic pains is long enough to freak out a medical student trainee.
Hello, young man. First time seeing the doctor?
Yeah, I guess so.
Don't worry, you're in good hands. Oh,
You alright?
I can't complain today. I haven't had sinusitis for a week. My migraine calmed down last night, and the doctor is helping me control my chromatic anxiety. The rest is, well, I've learned to live with it. Oh, it hurts more than yesterday.
What hurts?
My ankle. I sprained it yesterday when I got out of bed. Not a good way to start the day, huh? Though the doctor has a miracle cream for this kind of thing, right, honey?
Of course, Mrs. Salazar.
By the way, I see you're out of gum.
I wouldn't if people didn't take 5 at a time.
Oops. They are miraculous, too.
What are those for?
They taste good.
And,
Oh, that's it. They just taste good. They're made from real herbs, unlike these modern things with extracts of God knows what. Would you like one? I have a few in my bag. I usually take a bunch every time I come here. Don't tell Rosa.
No thanks.
Take one. They're delicious.
I appreciate it, but...
Here we go. Don't let Rosa see you.
Okay, interesting.
Chromatic anxiety? I've never heard of such a disease.
Very low percentage of diabetics like me suffer from it. I don't know the causes, but our vision becomes blurred and we begin to see blue and red halos. I guess that's what junkies must see when they're tripping.
What do you do when it happens to you?
People often get nervous and rush to the doctor. But Dr. Ramirez has taught me some very effective breathing exercises.
Take care.
That's what I'm here for, young man.
Now, she mentioned red and blue, which is what these glasses make you see. So does she need these? Yeah. But at some point we're going to have to make someone see in those colours, I'm guessing. Not sure when that will come into play. A series of images of the countryside play on a loop, supposedly with the intention of selling the perks of living in nature. However, between the burnt image and the glassy-eyed actors, the whole thing gives off a sleazy vibe that makes it look more like deleted scenes from The Wicker Man. What's in the cabinet? In order to speed up the consultation and the doctor's time, Rosa keeps the preparations and medications that some patients take so that they don't have to go through the doctor's office. Can I take some? Do not abuse Rosa's trust. Okay. Visitors log. Rosa signs in visitors, making sure that no one waits more than 5 minutes in the waiting room. Although, depending on the patient, the wait can take forever, especially if it is Carmen Salazar who is being attended to by the doctor. We'll just talk to her, I guess.
What exactly is Dr. Ramirez doing here? Does he heal people by laying his hands on them? Does he roll stones over their bodies?
Don't be a smartass. Dr. Ramirez is a licensed physician of conventional medicine, if that is your concern. But he prioritizes natural treatments.
Sorry, but I don't believe in natural medicine.
There's a conventional medical center down the road. Go there if you'd rather get stuffed with painkillers for a simple cold.
May I see Dr. Ramirez?
Sorry, but he's with a patient right now. Is it an emergency?
Well, not really.
If you want, take a seat and wait for the doctor to come out.
I'm kind of in a hurry.
As you please. Can I just go in? The doctor is busy with a visitor. Please do not disturb him.
I'm sorry.
Can I take... You have things to do besides you get enough rest in the cab seat. Okay, so there isn't really anything to do here right now, it seems like. But the location wouldn't be here if it wasn't related to something we'll need to do. So we'll just keep it in mind for now, I guess. So the gum is interesting. Can I use it? You think this is a good time to try the chewing gum? Tastes like crap. Not only that, the gum's texture feels as if it had been out in the sun all day. Tired of chewing and having it stick to your teeth, you try to peel it out. You keep it in your pocket so as not to be branded as uncivilized for throwing it on the ground. So I'm wondering if I can use that in the mailbox to maybe get something out. I might have to combine it with something like a stick or something, I don't know, but... You hold the gun with your fingertips and stick your hand through the gap, hoping the photographs will stick to it, but you can't reach them. Although the idea was good. Yeah, so if we can find a stick or something, maybe we can raid that guy's mailbox. The only place I've seen anything like that is maybe the Bamboo in Ruskin Productions. It did imply I needed something to cut it with, though. We go back to the mansion. Is that police guy still there? Let's talk to him and see if he'll do anything about Barry Mitchell.
Officer. Sir.
Oh, never mind.
I'm leaving.
Have a good day, sir. So that's a no. Okay. That was worth a try. I wonder if I might have been able to grass him up. What if we go back to the diner and tell the chef about the guy? We can talk about the machine.
New machine?
That one? Yeah, it's one of those modern thingamajigs with touch panels. It has quizzes for smartasses like you. Not exactly a hit so far. Kids prefer to shoot spaceships. They're coming out to change it tomorrow if you want to try it out. Do it today. But let me warn you, there were no prizes.
When are you going to have me do your Wall of Fame?
No offense, Alan, but you're no celebrity. You're a screenwriter.
Can a screenwriter be a celebrity?
No. It's like taking a picture with a lighting technician.
What about William Goldman? Don't you know him?
No. See, a screenwriter can't be a celebrity.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Yeah, let's see.
Are you happy in that kitchen?
You asking me if I'm happy?
Well, you're here day and night, always completely soaked in sweat, and I thought...
You thought? Mr. Hollywood thought. You don't think there's a decent job? Is that what you're suggesting?
No, not at all.
Look, Mr. Smarty Pants, I started in this business when I was 14. I spent my whole life working for others and putting up with everyone's shit. I always wanted to be my own boss and open a place like this. It's always been my dream, and it's as worthy as yours of making it the Mount Olympus of cinema legends, okay?
No, I didn't mean to offend you, Joe.
Yeah, bah.
I'll be around.
Aren't you gonna order a drink?
No thanks.
What if we tell Vicky about Barry?
Vicky?
What do you want, Alan?
Yeah, I'm still trying to get that photo book, okay?
Be careful, Alan.
Don't worry.
Alright, well, we know I've got coins, so let's just play the arcade, I guess, and, like, see what happens.
Heads up, the smartass is gonna show what he's got.
Quiz 85 Deluxe.
Okay. Well, let's go with the easy category, I suppose. Which members of Duran Duran just formed the band Arcadia? I don't know. Simon Le Bon I know is in Duran Duran, but he's in all the answers. I don't think. Is it 3? Oh no! I didn't even read the question. I just clicked by accident. In which movie from last year does the song "In the Name of Love" by Thompson Twins appear? In the name... I don't. Is that song? In the Name of Love. Guessing is Back to the Future. Oh no! Which band or artist did not play in the Live Aid Festival? Motley Crue, I guess. I don't know who these guys are, but I know Nick Kershaw did. Is 3 always the correct answer? Which band was born from the split of the Human League? Now, I know this. And the reason I know this is because Heaven 17 was in the news recently because they refused permission for Rockstar to use their song in GTA 6. I was literally reading that news yesterday. So it's this one. Who does the original version of Every Time You Go Away, recently covered by Paul Young, belong to? So I was reading that thinking, oh yeah, that's Paul Young, but then I think it might be 10cc. Oh, maybe it was the other one. Okay. Does not have a song called Call Me. I know Blondie does. Go West. I vaguely remember. My mum used to go jogging in our local park with the lead singer of Go West. Or she used to meet him out jogging when he was in the park. I had a song Living in a Box, I know that much. Mr. Oh wow, that was a guess. Performers of When the Rain Begins to Fall, Pia Zadora and... When the Rain Begins to Fall. I don't think it was Michael Jackson, Jermaine. Oh wow. The guitar solo from Beat It by Michael Jackson is played by... I honestly don't know. I didn't know it was a famous... Steve Vai. Oh. Singer of the band Ultravox before being replaced by Midge Ure. See, that all I know is that Midge Ure was in Ultravox. Gary Newman. Artist not covered by Soft Cell. Janice? Okay, this might go on for a while. I mean, I'll play it out. But I'm thinking this is literally... Because in An English Haunting, there was a bookshop you could go into, and there was a long quiz about Gothic horror. That because the soundtrack in that location was copyrighted, I had to delete it out of my video. But this is feeling like that. I don't think it's anything to do with the game. I think it's just a quiz you can play. So if you want to keep watching and see my patchy knowledge of 80s music... Which famous contemporary artist makes an appearance in the video clip for Hello Again by the Cars? God, I don't even know that song. Salvador Dali. I don't know. Famous filmmaker who directed Billy Idol's video clip from Dancing with Myself. I actually know this because my youngest used to really like watching this video when she was little. I think it's Tobe Hooper. I think, is his name pronounced Toby, though? Which of these artists has not collaborated with Giorgio Moroder? I don't know who that is. I'll guess it's Debbie Harry. No, I don't know. One of the following bands is not Australian. Men Without Hats are Australian. Men at Work are Australian. I guess it's Men Without Hats then. In Excess and Men at Work are both Australian. The real name of Huey Lewis. I don't know. I'm going to go with this one. Oh, right, okay. Which actor appears in the cover art for the Smiths' Namesake album from 1984? Who are these guys? I don't know. Oh, well, I know John Travolta, obviously. Joe Pantoliano, think I know. I'll go with this one. I've never heard of. Belongs to the album The Head on the Door by The Cure. Belongs to the album The Head on the Door by The Cure. Is that one of their songs? I'm not a big Cure fan. No, like this. Okay, that was a guess. The first single by the band Bon Jovi. Obviously I've heard of them, but I don't know these songs. I think that's one of their songs. Okay. Real name of Boy George. That's George O'Dowd. Oh, you did not answer all the questions correctly. Your score, 1,100. Game over. Okay.
Hey, Alan, come over here.
Yeah.
Loser.
Oh, shut up. Okay, so the question is, do I do the horror movie quiz? Probably not, because although I do watch a lot of horror movies, it did say it was hard and my knowledge is not that extensive. So I think I know that music. Is that You Spin Me Right Round? Just thinking the eye patch on that guy. It might not be. Anyway, let's move on. That's my 80s music knowledge shamed. I forgot what I'm doing now after that. I'm trying to find a stick or something I can stick in this thing. Let's go back to Ruskin and see if there's anything I can do with anything I've picked up since that might be useful for getting that bamboo pole. I might be barking up the wrong tree here. It's all I can kind of think of at the moment.
Alan, grab a drink, make yourself at home.
Okay, can I raid your bamboo plant? I just don't see that I've got anything that would really work on this. What is he? I don't know what that relates to. Does he want some 3D glasses? I mean, the fact he's just trying to pull a leaf off it suggests that that's not the right thing to be doing. I might just have to go through all the locations and try to see if anything kind of jogs loose in my brain. He wouldn't go through the trash can. Those aren't the lawyers that the guy was talking about, so I don't think that's relevant. If we could go back to our office, or our apartment, I don't think there was anything particular here. Can I take any of the awards? No. They wouldn't take the mug. I think this is all just kind of stuff to look at. I don't think... Well, there was something we took. I think it was the glasses. But I think that might be it for here. I don't think there's anything at the mansion. There was the pawn shop we haven't been to yet. Maybe there's something in there. Yeah, okay, we can't do anything with the rubble, but what about the pawn shop? Oh, I don't need anything there. Sorry for not reading that, but it seemed to be flavour. Who's this now? Amanda? You look like you make a good living. Want to have a good time?
No, I'm sorry.
Well, it looks like it's going to be one of those nights. What about the laundromat? Can I go in? Oh, I just clicked on the exit. Okay, well that didn't help. Glenn Bishop, does he have anything here in his office? I mean, I did click on everything before. Can I take you unfold one of the posters. Urban Witch Story. Okay. I just wondered if maybe we'd take one of the posters and, I don't know, that was a bit moon logic, perhaps. Can we talk to him? Let's go and talk to I'm going to talk to the Scientology. I'm sorry, not Scientology guy at Ruskin again. I can't remember what his cult's actually called. Maybe you can go and talk to Barry Mitchell and annoy him. Alan, my favorite screenwriter. How can I help? No, nothing. What about Pam?
Are you busy?
Always am. What do you need?
Any messages for me?
A couple of Eliza fans called.
Did they now? What the hell do they want?
To see you dead. Seriously, Alan, what did you do to that girl?
Nothing. I said in an interview that she doesn't care about horror movies.
Just like you.
That the only reason she's on TV is to show skin so her idiotic fans can jerk off.
Yes, I remember that interview. You foresaw a good career for her as a stripper if they cancelled her show.
Damn right.
Always making friends.
Any other messages?
Yes. The guys from Astounding FX want to meet you.
Astounding Effects? What the heck is that?
They're the new makeup effects company we've hired for Lunatic 2. They're really good.
Oh, good for them.
They've turned down working on the sequel to A Nightmare on Elm Street just to make our movie. Just because you wrote it.
Oh really? What an honor.
Come on, Alan, don't be like that. Just stop by, they want to show you the new look for the Lunatic and get your thumbs up.
Oh, they could make the Lunatic wear a William Shatner mask for all I care. Have Christopher give them the go-ahead.
They're in high demand and they cut their rates to work on the film. So drop by, let them show you whatever they want to show you and take a picture with them with that lovely forced smile of yours.
Is that an order?
No, but these guys deserve a thank you. Mark and Wayne are a charm. Do it for me, would you?
Fine, I'll see what I can do.
Ah, new location. That is probably going to help us. Let's go to that location. Maybe we can put on a scary mask and scare that Billy guy. Billy? Barry? I forget what his name was now. Let's go to Astounding FX.
Hello? What the? What? Brains. Shit. Tell Pam I didn't want to come here, damn it. Brains. Look, pal, I don't have the time for your antics. Open the door. I'm leaving.
Knock it off, Gabe.
Okay.
And put some music on.
What a party pooper.
Sorry, buddy, we do it to everyone who comes in here. Again with that, Gabe? Why do we even buy the Twisted Sister album then? Ah. Wow, you're an iceberg. You didn't even flinch. Just a moment, I'm gonna let some light in. Well, what can I do for Alan Goldberg? Oh wow, I didn't recognize you with that beard, man. It's a pleasure to have you here. Come with me. What do you think of the Lunatic's new look? Rad, right? We're using a new translucent material that withstands light very well. It gives a sensation of real skin on camera. It also allows for deeper coloring, whereas with other materials you're limited to a superficial color layer. We're among the very first ones to use it, although I think Gordon Smith is also experimenting with it. So do you like it? Do we have your thumbs up? Honestly, the only thing that interests you about writing horror scripts is collecting your paycheck once the job is done. The look of the Lunatic is impressive, but you'd feel exactly the same if it were a sock with two balls for eyes operated by a puppeteer.
Yeah, you have my blessing.
Wow, it's such an honor. I don't know if you know this, but we took this job instead of the Nightmare on Elm Street sequel because of you, man. You write awesome movies. For me, you're the best horror screenwriter nowadays.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, dude. Wayne's a little bit pissed because he thinks Freddy Krueger is going to be a new horror movie icon. Fuck Wayne and fuck Freddy Krueger. The Lunatic is the new Michael Myers, huh? Well, since you're here, can we take a picture with you? I said sure, of course. You've been to a couple of horror film conventions, and forcing a smile while posing for pictures with fans is just as awkward and embarrassing for you as walking down the street naked.
Some other time, okay?
No problem, man. Well, make yourself at home, pal. I'm gonna keep working on an effect that'll make Ruskin shit his pants when he sees it. I'll be around if you need me, okay, ma'am? Every night I rock myself to sleep. I don't know what song that was, in case that is actually a song. Let's have a look at the Lunatic. Despite your lack of interest in special effects, you have to admit that the new look of the Lunatic is amazing. These guys are talented and you can see a future for them in the field. Can I take the head? It makes you want to touch it and see that it is not a poor deformed bastard taking a nap rather than a spectacular special effect. Try paintbrush. Oh, yes. That's good. That could be the thing I need. I can't take the head of the Lunatic, I suppose. What about one of these, though? If you were the least bit interested in the low-budget horror films of the last few years, you would realise that on that shelf rest authentic prosthetic milestones such as the demon from 555 Evil, the elf from Maniac Troll, or the ripped-off face of one of the victims of the lycanthrope from Moon Madness. Can I take any? You get closer and see the level of detail and realism on each and every one of the prostheses. I can't take one. What else have we got? Meat mass. Even though you know it's a special effect, you don't want to touch it. You have no idea what it is. It's for the Charles Band of Empire pictures. He put in an order for the most disgusting mass of meat to ever be seen on screen. Gross, huh? It's Gabe's work. Who? Oh, the zombie that greeted you. Wondering if we could maybe ask him? Betsy is a realistic corpse who has had more gigs this year than some actors. She appeared floating in a swamp in Dark Lake 3, inside a locker in Hello Mary Sue, and hanging from deer antlers in Cabin Horror. Impressively realistic. I guess this is Gabe. The realism of the creature is so impressive that for a moment you fear it will come to life and try to scare you like the idiot that greeted you. Okay. The impressive zombie was the work of Wayne Bartalos in an attempt to convince George A. Romero that Astounding could make the creatures worthy of appearing in his apocalyptic films. However, Romero preferred to stick with local Pittsburgh talent such as the celebrated Tom Savini or the emerging Greg Nicotero. Crunchy.
I'll kill you, you son of a bitch.
Pretty cool, huh? The Crunchies have been so successful that the production company commissioned us to make a prototype toy with them. The lines are placeholders. I don't think they'll pass the filter. The success of Gremlins the previous year generated a multitude of imitations. Crunchies is one of them. Don't touch it, material is still drying. A full-body cast of actress Janine Palmer on which Mark is sculpting burnt skin for the film Harriet 2, Spontaneous Combustion. Can we talk to him? I want to borrow something. Wow, dude, I still can't believe Alan Goldberg is here to see us.
You been doing this for long?
Makeup? My whole life. My mother says that when I was 2 years old, I was already zombifying my toys. Professionally, about 4 years. Things have gone well for me.
Do you only work on horror films?
Yeah, man, we've turned down some big non-genre projects. Horror is our passion. We didn't get into this because we were inspired by Barbra Streisand's makeup growing up, you know.
So you're horror fans?
Fans? Horror films are our passion. When we're not working, we travel to horror conventions and festivals to soak ourselves in the genre. We love horror films, their history. We know everything about them.
I'll let you work.
Make yourself at home, man. Okay, so I think that paintbrush might be what we needed then, because I think that'll allow us to get into the mailbox. Vine Street. Yeah, my idea was to maybe put on a mask and scare this guy out of his studio, but didn't seem like we could do that. But I can probably do this now. You push the brush through the gap and try to get the pictures stuck to the gum. You succeed. Let's have a look. With the photos finally in your power, you read the note. I'm sorry, Barry. I don't want to have this kind of material in my possession. I could get in trouble, and so could you. Photos are of two nude girls in sensual poses. Neither of them must be more than 15 years old. Mitchell's depravity knows no bounds. Could I give that to the policeman, I wonder? Or should I mean, probably I'm going to blackmail Barry with it. But I wonder if we can just get him arrested. So we'll go to the mansion.
Can you take a look at this?
Are you aware of what you're showing to me?
I stole them from a Vine Street photographer.
So they don't belong to you then? The best thing you can do right now is to hand them over to the closest police station. They'll take care of this guy.
Can't you do anything?
I have to be here. Do as I say. Take them to the nearest police station. I got an achievement for, for showing them to him. I guess we just go in and blackmail the guy then. It was just an idea. It felt like he should probably be arrested for that. But I don't have a location for a police station, so let's just go in.
You again. I found something in your mailbox. Wait a minute, have you been snooping in my mailbox, you son of a bitch? So you're in the business of taking pictures of naked underage girls, huh? Surprising, but not unexpected. I don't know what you're talking about. Those pictures should ring a bell. They were taken here. The background is the same as the one you've got over there. Are you accusing me of taking pictures of naked minors? Yes, that's a very serious accusation, my friend. Do you want to meet in front of a lawyer? Sure, why not? Although we could find ourselves in front of the police as soon as I hand over this material. Everyone will know what you did before we go to trial. You motherfucking piece of... What the hell do you want from me? You already know that. Vicky Huff's photo book. Shit. 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 Shit, shit.
He is a piece of shit.
Here you go. Now give me those pictures. I don't have them here. I said give them to me. You heard what I said. But don't get any closer. I'll get as close as I want, okay? Give me the pictures. I said that. What are you doing? Don't touch me again. Is that a threat?
Good. You occasionally slam your fist on the desk when a script is not working out, but you've never punched a person. Not bad for the first time. You check if you've overdone it. No, the bastard's still alive.
Sweet dreams, dickhead.
Good, because what I didn't want to happen was for us to give him those photos, because obviously then that would be covering up the crime. I'm hoping at some point, or maybe it'll just be implied, that we give these to the police for actual stuff to happen as a result of that. I'm glad the game didn't force us to give them to him and kind of cover over the fact that he'd done that. So yeah, good. Where are we going? We're going to... Do we give them to Vicky or just to the... Yeah, let's start with Glenn Bishop then.
Hold on, Tony. Did you get? Yeah. And that too. Tony, I'll call you later. My guardian angels arrived. Well. Apologies for not offering you a chair, but I had a little mishap with the old office, and don't worry. All right, let's get down to business. The director, who is it? Jack Palmer. The giant insects guy? He's still alive? Sorry, it's the only one I could get. You serious? Oh, that's fantastic. Is it? Then you watch Eliza's show? She plays his films all the time. The kids know him. I can already picture the hype. Jack Palmer's long awaited return to directing. We have to take advantage of this 50s revival, you know? The peeps of Fangoria will love it. I like your choice, Goldberg. And I like you. Did you send him to the shoot? Yeah, he should be on his way already. Wonderful. Let's see the girl. Did you bring the photo book? Yeah, here you go. Well, let's see. So? Oh, those eyes. What a looker. She reminds me of that girl who was in the Yosterman weekend. The one by Sam Peckinpah. What was her name? Meg Foster, that's it. It's not a must, but can she act? Oh, she's the best actress I know. How come I've never heard of her before? She hasn't had much luck. Well, what are you waiting for? Call her and give her the news. Vicky, it's Alan. The role is yours. No, you don't owe me anything. Does Joe agree? Will Karen cover for you? Perfect. Get on with it already. Tell her to rush to 1864 Kenmore Avenue and ask for Tony. Mr. Bishop says that, you heard him. That's all. Yeah, we'll talk later. Break a leg, Vicky. Mr. Goldberg, you just saved my life. How could I ever thank you? Ah, yes, you wanted to talk about Peter Evans. That's why you're here, right?
Damn right.
Yeah, well, you see, Hollywood has its myths and its ghosts. But this one I'm gonna tell you about is real. Sister of Mercy. Ring a bell?
I don't think so.
She's a figure worshipped by everyone in the film business. She's stinking rich, more than you and I could ever imagine. She does and undoes as she pleases in Hollywood. You could say that Hollywood belongs to her.
What does all this have to do with Peter Evans?
Evans was a poor bastard. He spent more than he earned. He had an obelisk brought from Egypt, probably just for his dogs to piss on. Anyway, the studio no longer wanted him. He had cash flow problems and gambling issues. He was done for. He came to me because he heard that I could get him in touch with the Sister of Mercy. I called her, but she wanted nothing to do with Evans. She had no use for him. Evans probably saw no way out and shot himself. But you, on the other hand, I'm sure she'd be delighted to meet you.
What does the Sister of Mercy do?
Well, she's like the genie in the lamp. She offers you anything that you can think of. Money, power, and whatever you want. But she asks for something in return.
Such as?
Well, it depends on what she needs at the time.
If so, how come you haven't?
Well, I haven't always been in the cheap movie business, Goldberg. In the 1940s, I was an up-and-coming producer at RKO and I blew it. Who knows what would have become of me if she hadn't helped me not once, but twice.
Twice?
Yeah, well, let's just say that we had a very close relationship, if you know what I mean. You know what? Talk to her. She likes men like you, resourceful. You just proved it to me. Don't you have any ambitions? Is there something you want with all your might and you feel there's no human way to get it? She'll make it happen for you. Take my advice.
I don't know,
When you get out of here, go to 10350 Chalon Road in Bel Air. I'll call her. She'll be waiting for you. It is the most I can do for you as a token of gratitude.
All right, I'll go see her.
You won't regret it.
Good, new location, cool.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah?
if you have an idea for a horror movie, I can listen to it, and if I like it, and I'll buy it from you. On the cheap, though.
All right. Cool, new location. Exit. So we'll go to this new location. Let's see what's up.
Mrs. Westmore will be with you shortly. Wait here, please.
Cool, yeah. So, I think we'll leave it there for today. When we come back, we'll come and meet Mrs. Westmore, the so-called Sister of Mercy. Not quite sure what we're hoping to get for her, but maybe insight into what happened to Peter Evans. I guess we'll find out. But thanks very much for watching this episode. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, if you could hit that thumbs up button, that is always very much appreciated, as would be leaving any comments. Let me know what you think about the game, the story, the various references, my poor showing in that 80s music quiz rated easy. Anything you like, really. It's just always great to hear your thoughts. And if you're watching this and not yet subscribed to the channel, would be amazing if you could. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.